There's the rack.
The rack. Wow. Okay. Alright, look at that. Just a quick little wire brush action and some brake clean, and she looks pretty good.
Yeah, way better.
Way better.
Oh, fuck.
I got pig mats, dog.
Yeah, let's grab a couple of them.
Yeah, instead of the nice towels.
Okay.
That looks pretty damn mint.
Yeah, I like it. You can hold it right here.
It's gonna be kind of tricky. Trying to think if I should actually roll it and pull and push.
Most of what we need to rebuild is going to be in this assembly right here. But there are
Stuffs.
there are seals.
Dude, that's so awkward.
Let's break these free first.
Okay.
We'll get the tie rods off and then we'll.
Word to the wise, pull the inner tie rods with it still in the car. Because getting the right amount of leverage was not easy. We had to put a jack stand lever. We had to put a jack handle on the input shaft. Is that the input shaft you're gripping right there? I like it.
I like it a lot.
Oof.
Okay.
Okay, the big nut on the end.
Yeah, so what we're trying to do here. This is the inner tie rod, and it's mounted on the end of this long shaft, which goes all the way through the steering rack. So we've removed both the tie rod ends, the inner tie rods, off of that shaft, here and here. So now we're going to pull this entire shaft out of the assembly by taking this nut off, which Casey's getting at right here. We're going to need to probably put this on the ground again.
Oh. Okay.
What happened?
That broke.
What broke?
That chipped. So that sucked. It took a torch, a giant crescent, a jack handle on this shaft right here. You guys can't see. On this shaft right here to get that nut off. I think it was because that factory stake was very aggressive. There's no way that much metal came from just that stake, dude. There's no way. So what are you doing, Mark? Just real quick.
So what I'm trying to attempt to do here is I made a little transfer punch. So we're going to drill a couple of holes here so that this will slip over with a couple of these self-tapping bolts. And we'll drill the self-tapping bolts in through our pilot holes that we're going to get started. Probably use these right here. That way we can take this, slip it over. These will key into this, and then we can rotate.
I don't see those self-tappers getting through that.
So that's why we're going to pilot hole it.
Right. Okay. To get into that collar, to get that out. Man, what a mess.
So we made a tool. It's a 3/4 inch hole here. We drilled a couple of pilot holes for a couple of self-tapping screws. So when you slip this onto the steering shaft here, the self-tapping screws go right into the hole. They key right into here and here. So now we should be able to,
hypothetically,
use this to
Jesus.
either bend these.
Huh.
God damn it. I don't know what we're gonna have to do. I think we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to rethink this.
Come on, you bastard. All right.
I'm gonna bring the correct tool for the job next time I come over, and we will continue this madness.
In other words, this was way more of a pain in the balls tearing this apart than it was supposed to be. Everything was in there real good. Quite a few of these bits and pieces actually took a torch to get out. So he's got the correct tool at home. We tried to manufacture that one, and it bent, and then it skipped off, and then other screws just broke. So we're gonna take our time, do the right thing. He's got the tool at home.
We'll add to this.
Yes, we will reconvene at a later date, and you guys will see that very shortly. So see you in a minute. This thing has taken skin and nerves.
I removed my whole thumb for nothing.
Yeah. We'll see you guys shortly.
All right.
Yes.
This finally came off. Casey had a great idea, and we went with it. We used a 1/8 inch punch. I had my MAP gas torch,
Which is hotter than my...
which is hotter than the propane torch.
Take note.
So we heated the crap out of it.
Until we boiled the grease.
The grease started to boil. That's when you know it's nice and hot, right? And then went ahead and give it a couple of taps with the 1/8 inch punch to get this to spin. And then I modified, I have a set here. I don't know if you can see this, but these are the jaws off of some circlip pliers. So I just modified them to this little plate. This is the tool that I tried making last time with a couple of screws, but the screws were not hard enough, so I couldn't get it to turn. So between the three, we finally got this thing off.
Right.
So we're gonna make some progress today. We have our rebuild kit here. We've got some fresh boots right here, which are sweet. And I bought some brand new inner tie rods to go with this as well. Brand new inner tie rods. So hopefully we'll have a brand new rebuilt power steering rack by the end of today. Maybe we'll even have it in the car. Depends on how long this takes and how bad this kicks our butt going back in. But those are really nice. Nice, slick new ones. So for all you guys following along at home, once you get this nut out, you take this off, this shaft just pops straight out like this. And you need to replace all of these seals on this shaft. So that's what we're gonna be doing, along with cleaning it up. Looks like there might be a seal inside of there, and this thing is actually really gross inside, so we're gonna clean that out too. Get a pair of needle nose, and grab this gently. This here is the key. This all fits together like this. You've got that, and the spring inside. For this side here,
null and void kind of shit, I guess.
That's not even the right size. Okay, well, I guess I will order another fucking kit, and we are done with this for today.
You shouldn't wrench on shit here, dude. I'm telling you, this ground is, I'm about to sage this bitch, dude. Got evil spirits in this man, I'm telling you.
Maybe I can buy the right kit this time?
Greetings. It's been a minute. Had a lot of other stuff going on, had a lot of projects going on, had some parts to order, but we are back to rebuilding the steering rack. And Mark just realized something about one of his new parts that's kind of neat.
It's only neat if it's okay.
But the theory is that it sits the same, right?
Ish.
Ish.
So this is the one we pulled out. And I ordered a new one because these teeth are kind of rounded out from Casey and I trying to get it out.
Yeah, with a hammer.
The new one is castellated on the bottom, and I'm not entirely sure why it's castellated on the bottom.
But it looks like that seal, that O-ring should sit in the same place, right?
It should sit in roughly the same place. My only concern is that now this O-ring is sitting higher up, even though the sealing surface is the same. Mm-hmm. This O-ring is sitting higher up than this one. Do you see where that O-ring is?
Right.
Is it going to be sitting on the threads, or is it going to be
sitting
just below it?
See, I figured it'd just be sealing up against the wall. And it's not that it sits flat on that surface, it's that it sits up against the wall of that.
This O-ring needs to sit flat underneath the threads, below the threads.
But on the sides, on the verticals.
Yes, but it can't sit on the threads. That's what I'm trying to get at. Does this castellated part move that seal up high enough to where it's sitting on the threads and not the wall?
No way. Just pull it, hold on, look at the tape.
So come to find out, we put the machinist ruler on it, and it would have blocked off part of one of the lubrication holes in the, the main input shaft, the main shaft? Yeah. So we ended up switching the seals off of the new flashy one with the castellated nut, and putting that onto the old one. So, done.
Jesus. What the hell?
Okay.
Is that really as tight as that needs to be? That's terrifying.
I don't know, but I seem to recall that one sitting flush.
Fair point.
Am I wrong?
Let's check the tapes.
What'd you do, Mark?
I think it's done.
What is done?
I think it's done.
What do you mean? What just happened?
I think we're done rebuilding the power steering rack.
Okay, but you just staked the end,
Just
right?
stake the end.
Because from the factory it's
That
staked.
nut has a stake on it from the factory.
Staked. Like
This
Ron
end,
Swanson.
this is all back together now with all brand new OEM Subaru parts because they fit so much better than that Gates kit. If any of you out there are looking and you're like, you know what, this gate kit is cheap, Might as well just get the Gates kit because I've had lots of great luck with Gates stuff and the fat.
I
don't.
have.
Just don't.
Yeah.
Don't. Buy everything else Gates has. Don't buy the steering rebuild kit for your Subaru. Because they don't work. None of it. Sucks. All sucks.
It all sucks.
Mark, how are we going to get a sponsorship from Gates if you're talking like that?
Because I use exclusively Gates Racing timing belts.
Ooh, well done. But this O-ring didn't fit. So.
That's a fact. That O-ring didn't fit. Not only did that O-ring not fit, but none of these Gates seals fit. None of these Gates parts here fit either. You know, because they broke. You know.
Yeah, we still appreciate you. I order a lot of old parts for old cars, and a lot of it's Gates. So we still like you guys, but just, you know, that kit sucked.
Suck is an understatement.
Yes, but we're not trying to blast them here. I don't have the following for that.
Maybe we'll go down in history as being the bold.
That is why no one will remember your name. You didn't call out Gates on the internet. Your O-ring sucked. More like no ring.
Yeah, O-ring? More like, you don't know what you're doing. This is pretty well done.
I think all right. So, boom, flashy new tie rod ends, torqued to grunt spec.
You call it Mark Tight.
Mark tight. And then flashy new boots. Some of these stupid snap rings that I hate so much. How'd you even put that on?
We're not there yet.
Really good.
What you got to do is use your PEX tool. Yeah. So you just line up these boots where you think they look nice. Mm-hmm. For me, I'm going to say right about here. Okay. Put your little PEX tool in there. Positive clamp. Boom. Factory seal.
What just happened? How does that work?
I know what you're thinking. There's no way he just did that.
That's not how they're designed, right?
That is how they're designed. That's why these suck so bad. That's why everybody hates them. Is because...
Damn, yo. That's tight. I don't like the ghost noise that just came out of that chair. I caught that on audio. Dude, I don't care for that. I've been watching a lot of Phasmophobia.
So yeah, any of these clamps like this, because these are all adjustable, you just pick which hole you want to stick it in.
I didn't know that. I thought that you just like
Yeah, you just pick a hole.
squeezed it and then hooked it to the tight one.
See there's the tight one.
Right.
Right? So you make it so it fits, and then you use these and it draws it together to make the perfect crimp. So then
So technically, when you pull those, they're one use.
yes. Yeah, these are one use.
I worked on a Mini Cooper a ways back, and I did not know that.
Yeah. So you're like, I don't know how to get these back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
You just
okay,
use a hose
cool.
clamp, or you use
Cool.
these, and then I've always used these PEX clamps because these shark bite PEX clamps for doing like whatever home plumbing.
Right.
These clamps are like $20, right? And
The clamps or the pliers?
the pliers.
Pliers, $20. That's not bad, actually.
And then you can get sets of these clamps for $10 for like 10 of them. I mean they're pretty inexpensive, but they make everything look factory fresh. So
That's crazy.
I prefer them.
And they're probably tight AF. Is that what you put on your heavy duty hose?
Yes, yeah, for the drain lines. Casey,
What's up?
bring me the white line kit.
Bring me the white line kit.
It's over here.
Which one?
I reckon. Oh, it's this one right here. I'm sorry.
Oh my Lord.
I've got it. Get off my back.
Get off my back. So what's going on, Mark? What are you talking about with these bushings?
Oh man, now we're gonna do a super dope. And if you guys haven't done this yet, you guys really need to get on this train because this helps night and day difference. It's beautiful.
And that's
Amazing.
coming from a renowned autocrosser.
I'm not renowned. Stop saying shit
Shut
like that.
up.
You take these, right? So this white line kit's sweet. Join me, shall you?
Do you want me to make coffee?
Yes, I do. I think I got some in my car. I didn't even drink
What
it.
the hell?
I don't know where it's at.
Okay.
So this is the white line steering rack rebuild kit or bushing kit, right? This is for an
You got a part number on that?
06, 07 WRX STI. This is it. KSR 206. These are great. The steering feel after you do this is amazing. It's super sharp. And this is part of the reason why we're doing all this, is that I figured this is a great time to do this. So it comes with a cup for you to remove the factory bushings, because the factory bushings are really soft and compliant. These are just a lot harder polyurethane ones. So we're going to remove those real quick. Should just take a second. We'll get the new ones in.
All right, Mark. This looks a lot more complete than the last time we saw it.
Yeah.
Whoa. Got all these hose on.
Feeling good. I'm feeling good about it. Everything's looking pretty clean, pretty put together, pretty right, pretty fresh, pretty tight.
You having a stroke?
Pretty much.
Look at my knees.
I'm just
You got your fancy new bushings in here.
cleaning a little bit before I finish reassembly here,
Right.
because everybody likes to have a clean hole
Boink.
to put their hose. Sorry, children.
Mark's gonna finish cleaning.
So clean.
I'm gonna make sure the bolts are under the car, and then we're gonna
Hopefully stick it in.
stick it in.
Hopefully stick it in.
We're gonna hopefully stick it in.
Hopefully stick it in, because it's mostly put together. All the way. Probably.
Let's get into this car. What do you say?
Okay, my friend. Dope. Man, progress.
It do be like that sometimes.
You be like that sometimes.
Okay. What do you think, Mark?
I hope it works.
This is supposed to be an instructional video.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who's instructing? Not this guy.
That is going to be it for this video. That is a full, damn near complete 100% steering rack rebuild for a
06, 07 WRX. You know what? It's probably safe to assume, like, all the way from 98 until 2014. That would be probably a pretty good time frame. The parts and pieces are going to be a little bit different, but overall, the steering racks didn't change much.
Like the part numbers are going to be different for certain things, but yeah. Anyways, but yeah, that's that. It only took us a couple of days and a couple of parts orders, and
A couple of bad words.
a couple of bad words, yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helped out. I hope it did what you needed it to do. If not, feel free to message in the comments. Follow Mark on Instagram.
I'm mark.squatch.
And I'm KCP Baker. I do a little older stuff. He's doing a lot of rad JDM stuff. Yeah, but follow both of us. Follow one of us. Subscribe to the channel. Like and comment, and we talk to people in the comments. So yeah, take it easy. Thanks for watching the video, and
go get in the garage and tear something apart and start wrenching with your people, because it's a blast. So
Hopefully you put it together faster than we did.
hopefully, but also don't count on it. Take your time to do it right. So take it easy, guys. Adios.
Have a good night.
How do I turn off the camera with my hands like this? Are your hands clean? Can you turn off the camera? Just hit that button right there. Yeah.